In this video, we're going to demonstrate how Clover works in general, but we're going to emphasize and focus on the Clover Mini 2nd generation. So this is the latest version, okay? So Clover is much more than a point-of-sale system. It's pretty much a business management system for any retailer or a brick-and-mortar store. Any device that we put in within a store, like a Mini, a Flex, or a Station, are automatically connected and synced up between each other for every single transaction. So you can start a transaction on one device. Everything is synced up. So Clover consists, once you install the device and go through the activation, there is a number of apps that are already pre-installed. Apps that control your employee access is already here. So you have an app that's called Employees. In here you can control the roles, permissions, and give access to each employee based on their different access levels and their activities. You also have orders, and well, actually, let's do it this way. So Register is an app where you transact, right? So this is an app through which you sell stuff, and in it, it has items. Now, items are showing up through an app called Inventory, right? So this is a native Clover app where you have items. Let's take a look at the item inside. So in a native Clover Inventory app, item object has such things as categories, right? So you create a category and then you assign items to that category. And then we have to talk about the slowness of the system. What you're seeing right now is the system functioning within 36,000 items. So we currently have 36,000 items set up here, so this delay has to do with that. Officially, Clover only supports 15,000 items. So we are finding that it's actually possible to load more. However, it does slow the system down significantly. Now, modifiers is something that controls the pricing. So let's say you're a restaurant and you're selling a pizza and each topping is an additional charge. So the toppings will be added here, for example, like so, right? And then you can have different toppings and corresponding pricing. And then you add this modifier to a specific item. So let's grab randomly one of these items and select the modifier that we would like so, and save. And so now this item will have, what is this item? I want 1019. So we'll try this right now real quick. So let's go to here and search for 1019. And hopefully this is the one. And you can see now it triggers the modifiers, and you can ask, okay, would you like tomato or mushrooms or meat on your pizza? Let's imagine that this is a pizza item, right? Like so. And so that's basically what modifiers is. Mind you, everything that I'm showing you so far is being done by just the native Clover apps, nothing installed from the third-party providers such as like ours, CSI Works. Okay. Alright, so let me show you now the concept of orders and transactions and refunds, right? So that's important. Every time you open a register and you start like everything or anything, you start any kind of interaction, a new order is created and it's kept open until you start paying. So far it's an empty order, but we can go ahead and put some items in it, and now it's an order with one item in it. And if we just simply exit out of the register and go to orders, we'll see it. It's right there. It's the first one that's open. And from here, we can reopen the order, which will take us back to the register. And let's go back again. Or we can reissue the receipt, right? Print bill. That's gonna look like that. Okay. Or we can delete an order. So deleting an order, deleting an open order from Clover leaves no trace in the system. So if you delete an open order, there'll be no history of it, like so. And we also have an app that provides monitoring. for business owners that want to prevent this kind of behavior on Clover. So if you do want to monitor open orders from being deleted or from items being deleted from an open order, there's an app, it's called Employee Tracker. Okay, and now let's take a look at transactions. A transaction is something that has been taken all the way through a payment. And in fact, let's go ahead and do this. So let's take an item, like so, add, pay, right, and let's go ahead and pay in cash, like so. Let's even print the receipt, why not? Like so, and we're done. Now, we have this order in transactions because it's been paid, and you have tender type, cash, there it is, that's the payment. And so once it's been processed as a payment, there's no possibility to ever delete this from Clover, so it'll always remain there. You can refund, you can add tips, you can reissue receipts, you can email, text, or print, done, but you cannot delete a transaction, and that's the major difference between order and transactions. Okay, and then refunds is specifically where refunds go, or you can process a refund. You know, if you don't have any kind of a transaction that you want to associate with it, just simply refunding the money, you can do it here. Lastly, I'm going to show reporting, right? So again, fairly robust. You have payments report, which can get printed out. Let's go ahead and pick a different day, last 7 days. Perhaps maybe there were some transactions that way. And let's go ahead and print that out so you can just see how easy that is. Alright, so that's your payments. There it is, payments report. So we have gross online payments, gross offline payments, gross refunds, manual refunds, non-revenue items. So it's fairly detailed, and that's just payments. We also have a item breakdown. So this is sales by items or categories, and we have discounts issued specifically and taxes. All right, so these are the reports that are available on Clover, Flex, Mini, or Station. And also with any Clover account, you will have a web account and options to log into your web interface and interface with the device in a different manner.